Hello again, Tooned car toy fans. Today we have Dom's Charger, done up by Jada Toys, called the Small Blocks line. They have bigger 1/28th or 1/24 scales of these things, but this is listed as 1/43rd scale. If you look at it from the front, I guess that would be around 1/43rd scale. 25 years of Fast and Furious now. I bought this locally. It's actually quite expensive. That's around $12. Yeah, but it is officially licensed, so maybe $2 of that is going to the franchise or something, or Dodge, and then the movie licensing. I don't know. Okay, well, I like the minimal packaging, not too much plastic, or even if you want to keep the packaging, it doesn't take up too much room in your place. Weird fingerprints and dust on this thing, though. Hold on. Boy, this thing is a sucker for fingerprints. Anyways, we do have some Krager wheels molded here, but you have the exposed axles. But you do have realistic looking tire treads, and obviously the staggering of the wheel and tire size. Right now it's in the non-cambered position, so it's a bit gappy, but being a black car, you don't see it too much. And it does roll kind of weird. There's a lot of wobble going on in that system. I don't know if it's the axles or it's the pieces that the axles are stuck onto, but it definitely wobbles. But if you press it down, right, it still rolls fine with the camber, maybe even a little better. Okay, so let's see here. We have a plastic base and a whole lot of information, where it's made, what year of charger. That's pretty cool. The scaling, take that with a grain of salt, and that stuff there. Okay. So we have some plastic chromed exhaust tips there with some recesses. You can add some black paint or a Sharpie in there if you want. Unfortunately, it's press fit together, but I guess it doesn't matter because there's no interior. It's just a blacked out plastic window. We do have a orange printed tampo print. It's not a decal or it's not a sticker, so it won't fall off. We do have the little vent details here, and then the door handle sticking out with the lock bump as well. Panel cut there, little door frames, raised ridges there. The red reflector in the back. Going to the front, we have some fog light details, but you'd have to have some paint there, but it's a nice recess. Grill texture there looks good, a different grill texture up here, and then a little bit of a charger indication. I'm not sure if it's legible. Can't focus on it, it's too small. It's possibly legible, I can't see through my mobile phone screen. I think these are clear plastic? It's hard to say. Where's my flashlight? I guess they are clear because it's coming through the other side, right? I thought they were gray plastic for a moment, but they're clear. Had they painted the backside silver, maybe it would reflect more. Nice chrome surround on this front end. Very cool. I don't know, I think that's probably a separate piece of plastic. And then naturally you got this giant chrome plastic engine blower and everything. It's a little loose, but a real one would wobble like that as it torques over. Then you have the butterfly valves with the red and some rivet marks. Okay, no black for the belt. Going around to the back, we have a Fast and Furious license plate, which is cool. And then these are red translucent tail lights. It's just that they're not very bright again because I don't think the back side is painted silver. So the light just passes through, it doesn't come back out. Yeah, so interesting. Oh, look at that. Cast red in there, and then, yeah, cast all the way through. Interesting. Okay, nice chrome bumper again. Nice separate piece there. That whole rear end, I guess, it's chrome plastic at the separate. So it's actually like 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces of plastic on the rear side of this thing. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of parts. Maybe that's why. I think it could have been cheaper, though, if they just didn't have this thing. They should have either just left the stance normal and just raised it, right? Or just have these axles permanently in this position, and the base could have had just pegs, but it literally has separate parts for this pivoting thing here, right? So that's why maybe it costs so much, besides the licensing. So I 3D printed some axle centers, like a real Krager. We'll dab a crazy glue right in the middle. I'm using a Hot Wheels axle end there. Just a little bit. I don't want to hit the edges, so it'll stop the tire from spinning. And then drop that in. And hold that in place and spin the wheel just to make sure. And it's set. yeah, amazingly, I have it gapped enough that it still rolls. Not that I actually care about rolling so much, but it's a nice challenge to make things work. And I did use display chrome paint, but it's still not as chrome as what's going on these wheels originally from Jada. So naturally, you got the Supra. I added some 3D printed center caps as well. So there's the original scene from the movie. Hot Wheels did their little tuned version. I 3D printed my own wheels for it though. And see how much smaller it is. That's rough, you know, kind of 1/64 scale in width. Hot Wheels also had this bling sign I really liked with the giant wheels. I 3D printed these though. Yeah, I kind of wish they came back and did a few more of these. It's just really funky, the crazy styling. So Dodge Magnum here. I did review a bunch of the blings. Okay, well, yeah, obviously these are huge compared to 1/64. I would have... At first I'm like, they should just make these 1/64, but if Hot Wheels has already done it, I guess it doesn't make much sense to have something so similar in a different brand. But anyways, there's a scene from the movie. And, sorry if there's some static. I had the charge cable going on in there. I don't know if the exposure of this orange is totally wrong. I feel like it might be wrong. I don't know. Because, yeah, I don't know. This is so much brighter than that image. Anyhow, it's not about this. That's a different video. Okay, so, yeah, it's cool that Jada's making something different cartoon from Fast and Furious. It's just a really popular franchise. I'm sure the licensing deals that Fast and Furious has must rake in a lot of money for those guys. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'm going to review the R34 Skyline. That'll come later on down the road. Thanks.